Alright, everybody, good morning. We are doing our breakdown of the events. First off, I wanted to start with the Fuku. Let's scroll down. Actually, let's go over these real quick. Infinite Tsukiyomi rebate. New one's coming out for the next month. That is this one here. So, yeah. This is where you can get your Sasuke final battle. I don't know how well he's going to be, so we'll find out eventually. New ninja exams, I did a video on that. Check that out. Just posted that earlier. Season ticket draw, that is tomorrow, so don't worry about that today. The next month's cultivation is Masked Man, the Road to Ninja one. And then the time limited team instance is back, and new sign-in ninjas, which we will also go over. Nah, we won't. They're just not a swimsuit. Sasori Akatsuki, Yukito New Year, and Kon AOG. Let's go down to Fuku because I want to cover that. I was actually going to do full Fuku today for y'all. I don't know where. Oh, is that it? No, that's a different one. Fuku deals right here. So 40k, you get this box here. I gotta do some calculations on what I'm buying, but these are what you can get from the packs here. I don't really need any of them. I hadn't done a full Fuku in a while, so why not? Alright, so 40k divided by 10. Oops, that's 4,000. Okay, so we gotta do that. Alright, I think that was a full Fuku. Yep. Full Fuku on Dangos. Yeah. So, these are the packs that you can get out of it. I'm gonna use on these. I think that's still my lowest one. Power item might be a good idea. Actually, I want to 4-star her because that is funny. I guess I'll use the rest towards Deidara. Having him 4-star probably would be good for something. Could also just 4-star on these as well. How many is it per box for? I think it's 15? Yep. And I'll just use the rest towards maybe Clan Man, I guess. Because he's the closest to 4-star, I think. Actually, no, let's just use it towards Deidre, long-term goals. I don't know how high any of these are at. Let's just do that one. I think it's low. I know there's probably upgrade ninja tactics, so that'll help out. Alright, let me power up and then we'll go finish out on the events and everything. You know, I always suggest doing Dangos, and I have to do what I say. It's a good investment. You know, you always need more Dangos. Alright, now that that's over, let's go back into the vents. So, first event is Anniversary Red Envelope. This is really good if you're in a big group or whatnot. One thing I do suggest is if you're going to be doing this and you want to give those coupons to like a friend, either let your group know or do it on hours when your group's not active. Sometimes people mean to give like those extra coupons to their free to play friend, and that free to play friend can't get to it fast enough, and they had no idea that they need help. Just say, hey, this is for Joe here, he's going to be getting it, or again, do it at a time when nobody's on, and then still let the chat know in case there's like some person who is on who thinks, oh, you're just being nice. Again, great event. And if you do want to just give it out to your group, you can. It's a bunch of free coupons for your friends. Break golden eggs. That is right here. I haven't done this one much. I don't like it as much. I never get the I've never gotten the jackpot in the time that I've done, in the like 12 times I've done it. So it's just not really worth it in my opinion. But I know there are some people who have gotten the jackpot off the first egg, so it's like my luck with lucky slots. That's what you can get from it right here. So, going on, Shinobi Feast. Again, I don't really like this event too much. It just leads to people camping arena, but you could buy a bunch of cool stuff from there. There's arena training here, and that's the part that I don't like of it. But you can do spin to win after you've recharged, so that's nice, or you could buy some stuff. Going on is daily recharge rebate. Pretty sure this one's, yep, right here. Every day recharge 5,000 during the event, you get these here. Honestly, it's a lot. That's $100 a day. I'm not, if in my opinion, I'm not going to be recharging directly for this. I'm going to be recharging, and if this is here, maybe I'll do that for the 5 days and keep that in mind so then I get more rewards. After that is the Fuku amusement park. Gonna just kind of scroll down to the end, so we're towards that. But amusement park is the furniture one, which is always around. Your little wheel here. It honestly would be nice if there's a higher percentage than 30%. Maybe have 100%, but have it a really, really low chance on there. But I've never... At most, you get like 3 coupons. You know, nobody puts their coupons into this event. At least from what I've seen, I've never seen anybody do it. So maybe next time for Fuku, I'll do this. I'll put 40k coupons into this, just for y'all, and go with the memes. You could buy these characters here, or these ones here, and there's also this here. Not really great ones in here this time. If you need refines, it's a good time to do it. We'll get to it in a bit, but this week is the refine rebate. Treasure of the Sage is this one here. In my opinion, if you're going to do this one, wait till the end of the week to do it. Use those keys. You can go through this list here and look at ones that you want from it, and then choose kind of like, hey, you need you could get giant Katsuya breakthrough stone. Okay, so you want one of these breakthrough stones, you hit it for 20%, and then you just refresh it, for example. That would be your best, more optimal use for it, in my opinion. Going on, Great Tree. This event here, you have to spend a lot, and I would not go for this event outside of a big Fuku. 120k, 130k, even if I don't know if there's 150k, but one of those would be the ones that you would want to do it for this. Just because of how much you have to spend to get to the top rewards. I did a Christmas, I think it was last Christmas, maybe the Christmas before I did it, but it takes a lot to get down all the ways to here, and you can get these here. Oh, you can get Black Setsu, so I know Tanks has been looking for that, but he is there. Actually, I want to take a picture and I'll send. I'm not going to tag him because he doesn't like being tagged, but I will put it in there. So when I see when he's active, I can post it. But you could get your Tendo 6-Path, Hashirama, Final Battle, Okutsuki Pack, Ronin Naruto, Hakamako, Otsuki, and a Power Pack. Tendo and Hashirama would probably be what you're going for. If you do have them already, you could go for like the Katsuki Pack or Ronin Naruto. Ronin Naruto is an older meta, and he was really good in war. He has Bloodthirsty, he has AoE attack, not AoE, he hits, yeah, technically AoE, I guess. Kind of, not splash though, but he hits multiple targets with his standards, and anytime he kills somebody, he gets an extra standard. And on top of that, I believe he scales off his attacks, if I'm remembering right. I want to check this, because I don't want to just be making shit up. Even though I do make a lot of shit up. Naruto, Ronin. Yeah, no, he attacks 2 to 4 units, and he increases his attack by 5% each time, and it has no cap as well, so you could snowball people really easily with this, and that's why it was really used a lot back in the day when it came out, especially for like war and whatnot. If you're a higher power and they have a bunch of lower power people in there, or clones or whatnot, you'll just sweep through their entire field, and by the time that they can do anything, they can. The only downside is that he has no immunity, so he can easily be controlled or stopped. Fuku deals, well, we went through that. It's 40k coupons or ingots, and you get all those nice items. Next is daily spending rebate. This is a different one. Oh no, we already covered. No, we covered daily recharge. Daily spending is down here. 3k coupon ingots a day, and you get these items. Not great items, but again, you're not going directly for this. You're going for other stuff. Going down after that is Fishing Mania. Good event in my. It's better than what it used to be, so you no longer have to auto-click, not spam click the button like 50 times. It automatically uses them, which is amazing. I don't remember when that happened, but it's a great change. These are what you could get from it. I don't know what's in those seasonal packs. Maybe it's in here. It is not, so good luck out there. Who the fuck knows what's in those seasonal packs? You have to buy at least one to look at it, or you already know from wherever it's been before. Itachi's Shonin isn't great. Fukurokumo is one of the cats, so you could get him if you don't have him. It's just more power. More than likely, probably have Itachi Shonin. He's been in a bunch of events for free, but if not, you can also get him there. But not both of them aren't really like PvP ninjas. They're just more trophy ninjas. Same as these three here, though. Summer Kurenai, I do use her for my Rescue the Jinchuriki team. I use her paired with Summer Kakashi, and then Summer Kakashi chases off of that immobility and banishes them. There are other ninjas who banish, but this is just the combo I use because she can get that off round 1. Also, she can attack teammates, so in some niche cases you can use that. Some people in the past have used her with ETR Madara because he cools down after getting hit, and then you can get his mystery off on round 1. I know some people have used her with Rage Obito as well and do the same thing. Probably could use her with like Final Battle Hashirama or Madara and get into their burst mode sooner. If you don't have somebody else, or you just want to rush it, you know. Going on, Great Plates. This is a spin to win, and more, in my opinion, kind of like a grocery shopping event, if that makes sense. You can get Ichi-san. He's basically Waluigi. He's not a great ninja, if I'm remembering right. I haven't used him yet, I don't think. I know Star used him. Go check out her video, or Liwan Gaming. Check out her video on it. If you're gonna, you could spin for it, but honestly, I'm just spinning for these experimental packs and the advanced skill trial packs. Fuck off, Avast. You can also get your Kakashi Summer frags, which isn't like a meta ninja, nor a killer bee. If you're using Han, he can support him, or support like Naruto or whatnot, any of your final battle, any of your Jinchurikis. Don't really see him used too much, but it's there. But yeah, again, kind of grocery shopping for me, just free packs, free items. Frags I don't really care about. I'm not going to spend into it, so it's just kind of extra. Lucky Star Wheel, right here. Really big spin to win. Really bad RNG chances, so I would not directly invest in this, but you could. But as I've said in the past, and as if you guys had seen the video, I did max spins for a full week on this and did not get the jackpot pack once. So again, not really, that's something to consider. It's really RNG, nothing how many you spend into it, you will not get it. Oh, Obito Rage Mode is here. I know a group mate needed him, so I'll let them know if she hadn't seen it already. I think she may have. I don't know. Getting those secret scroll. Yeah, I'll get that. Going on to the next one is Refining Rebate. Great event. It is right here. You use your 800 refines. You get these or whatever. I did a video on this too, so I'd check that one out. I went over it in more detail in the past. I might actually repost that video too, but well, not repost on YouTube, but repost on Discord. But keep an eye out for it. Look out for that video if you haven't seen it. Go check it out. But you use your refines 800, or you could use a bit under and be able to get that. I think it's still basically the same items from when I did it before. Time limited refinement basically gives you bonus points when you refine. When you level up, it will give you bonus points, and then you could refine past that. If you really want to min-max, in theory, you would save up past 800, and you would have all the refines you need, or you'd have most of the refines you need. You start out at basic, you use that, at upgrades, you use the time limit refinement. It goes, you use that to basically boost past each time, because then those wishing credits keep building up and building up. But it's also not practical because you miss out on a lot of easy power for that. If you're going to spend for it, that's one thing, but your refines, you don't get, from what I've been told, you don't get a lot of power out of it. So it's not worth spending directly for. Cultivation limited event. This one is a garbage event. I do not suggest doing it. This is only for coupons and ingots. The cultivation scrolls do not count, and it's a waste of fucking coupons or ingots. That's this one here, by the way. It gives you these elemental resistances. I don't think I've noticed a difference, but again, not worth spending your coupons or ingots on. Wishing Lanterns is back, event that I don't like, but it is there. Set off in the morning, let it go through the day, and yeah. Dual Rotating Fortune, your big whale event, lots of spending, little output from it in my opinion, because of how much I've done it. Where the fuck is it? Right there. And I am thinking of a different one, but it's still the same thing. Basically, spin to win. You spin this side here. After you've done all these spins, it will spin this wheel here. It will then lock that item, and then you have to spin all these again to get to there. These coins, it increases in cost too. I think it's 4x for all this for the first time, and then it increases to like 6 and so on and so forth. Does it actually say on there? It does not. These packs here, so you could get outfits, you could get summons, which does not include the new slug. I'm sorry, I'm fucking tired. I didn't sleep well last night, so Ashura, there's a huge list of ninjas there. Just go ahead and read through that. Final battle, Hashirama and Madara. So yeah, it's 8 frags of those. And then you could also get your Shinden Naruto, who's also pretty good for like Ninetales. Going on. There is Setsuban Lucky Beans, which is some other name if I'm... Yeah, Welcoming Spring right here. You basically get your beans, you click on people, banish them. You can also transform and then you can get banished too. And it's a cute event. Nice little rewards, but I don't really find it worth the time doing, in my opinion. Going on, Infinite Tsukiyomi Special Rebate. As I mentioned at the top of the video, they reset this. These are the items and all that. This is where you could get your Sasuke Final Battle. So if he has... I know if you look in the ninja menu, it'll show all this information, I believe, so... It does a lot. So... if you attack him, he counterattacks with 20% of his base... of his max HP up to 1499. So that's... And it can be triggered 10 times around. Fuck. He has a lot of additional skills too, so... And he has scaling built in, so he's pretty strong. So that's what, 1500? Let's check out just kind of my health here. So 179k health, for example. That's going to do a good chunk and can hit 10 times. So you're... it scales off his though. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of damage just for touching him. So basically don't touch him until you can, if you can, basically. Just gonna open these now. Going on is the Glorious Labor. This one I don't remember seeing before, but I do see it. And it has a different name too, so it's kind of annoying, but you do these every day. Does it say on here? Yeah, it's daily. And you get these items here, and it's just kind of a nice little event. I'm not like hyped about this one. It's not like go-to, but free items, you know. Yeah. So that is basically it for this week's event. If y'all haven't yet, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the sub button. Check out any of the other fun shit I've posted, like that refiner bait or the new ninja exam video that I did earlier. Look through and find that one I did a year ago or 2 years ago for Christmas of the max spins every week, and you guys can see how bad that event is. But enough of me yapping. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let y'all have a good day. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to say, but I don't think there is.